Well, here we here we are. I don't have the eye cancer giving the lamp, but yeah, here we go again. It's been a while, and yeah, I have so much shit to say. I usually do one of these things when I'm not sorted out. I think that's I never realized that that's the thing that I do. Uh, when I do my video journals. And yeah, so things that happened. I got deployed as a pre-service teacher. That's one thing. I finished the observation duty for 120 hours, and we had a pictorial. Uh, yeah, we had a pictorial period, and I kind of have doubts on how I look how I look in those because the night before, I mean, it was a Monday, and we already knew that it was a Monday. The photo shoot it has not moved at all. Like few weeks, we already know the schedule and what do you call this? Like I pampered myself. Saturday, I was really embodying the chill guy concept. It's like a meme of this. I could have sworn that he was a capybara, but he's a dog. I mean, I guess he has a black nose, but you know. And I was just pampering myself. The night before, I slept early, and it's not like I hated my dinner that night, but it wasn't just enough to suffice due to some circumstances. You know, I didn't really had the initiative to find something else to eat because I was kind of pissed off. I was really being a fucking asshole to my mother, so I just kind of ditched dinner. I ate so little, and that's where it went downhill. And from there, I I did my thing. I kind of like did some exfoliation and stuff. Hold on, let us raise our legs. Oh yeah, exfoliation and stuff, and what else? Uh, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And then I slept. I have never. I think that's one of the reasons because because of my low carb intake for that day, I was just sweating. When I slept, I slept at six. I'm no, I slept at 10 p.m. So I could wake up at six and I could have like 8 hours of sleep at least, or at least like I don't know, like or at least seven. And that's not what happened. I slept and I just couldn't sleep. I It's not like my mind is like excited for it. I conditioned myself to be relaxed. I slept immediately, but the thing is, the thing is, um, I was sweating. It was a really cold night. It was raining actually. I mean, it's a rainy season, right? Even though I don't live in Luzon, but it still rains here, and it was a night, and it was cold, and it was comfortable, but I was just sweating. I mean, it's not the first time that I had night sweats, and the sweat was cold, and I knew for a fact that the reason being why I couldn't sleep, I was sweating, and when I sleep, there's like a feeling inside me that's not, it's not my stomach, but the entirety of my body's like kind of like not letting me sleep because I didn't eat as much. I don't. I mean, it kind of makes sense of growing up. Like, I mean, not growing up. I mean, like understanding the concept of you know sleeping hungry and stuff like that. But it also makes sense when you don't sleep. It's just your stomach is gonna keep you up at night, and I think that applies to me. I mean, I'm pretty sure that doesn't apply to everybody, but to me, it just does. And so, long story short, I slept at 10 p.m. and I was just going on, you know, switching sides to when I sleep and until 3 a.m. That's the 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 sign, or like, I don't know, like, yeah, it's a sign that I couldn't sleep, is that I checked my phone for what time is it. I was expecting it would be like 1 a.m. It's fucking 3 a.m. I got like 3, 4, 5, 6, like 3 hours of sleep. And then after that, I already knew that, when I get more tired because of how I'm struggling to sleep, I would just eventually get to sleep. I mean, that's just the usual routine that I have when I sleep at 12 a.m. and wake up at around 9 or 8. I mean, 8 is already 8 hours. Yeah, it's already 8 hours, but you know, it's sometimes like that. Anyway, waking up, I was like, fuck. I am so fucking cooked. Like I'm just so fucking cooked. My eyelids. The worst part of the pictorial actually is it being in the morning, and it's supposed to be 8 to 12, and yeah, in the morning session, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m., 12 noon, and it sucks. Yeah, I was like, the first time I heard, or like when I saw like the announcement that our block would be at, our block would be, the schedule for the pictorial for our block would be at the morning, and the other block would be at night, or not at night, but in the afternoon. I was like, shit, I really have to wake up early so I can get my face debloated. That's the most important part. I mean, I think I did a good job in doing so, but when I got there, this is why I doubt the quality, or the smile. I'm not gonna go for this. I mean, I could have, but I really didn't think about it. Like, I couldn't really consider it. I just went something like this, uh, like giving something like a model, like a model laugh, or a model smile, or smirk, something like that. But when I saw the picture, I mean, when I got there, it's like the light. I mean, there's light in front of me. That's why I'm facing this, because I'm usually faced like this. This is like the like my desk, but I maneuvered it into an angle so the lighting would be better. And yeah, like, when I got there and sat on the stool to get my picture taken, the light was just so bright, like on my left eye, no, on my right eye, and it was just a blinding light. I couldn't really do anything about it. That's why I really felt, uh, it's like 6 shots and 2 fun shots, something like that. You know, we're just gonna get along with it and stuff. Yeah, and it's like there's just something covering my eye, and it's not the shadow. It's a fucking light. I'm just fucking blinded by it. That's why I felt like my eyes were just going double or something like that. Like, when you smile, and the other one seems like it's bigger because of the eyelid. One is like almost monolid. It's both of them are double eyelids, and you know when you don't have any sleep, I think this is an Asian thing. It's like Southeast Asian thing for people who has double eyelids, is that you would get like, you know when you close and open your eye, and when you like go like that, it would get stuck because you lack sleep. And I knew that I was just so cooked because my right eyelid was just going, it was pulsating. So there we go. It took me 10 minutes to tell that story. Anyway, to the main agenda. Why am I fucking doing this video? Um, I've been doing well, and like an old friend of mine added me again. I mean, he blocked me because I think, it was in my judgment, not his judgment. I was just really overbearing and overwhelming him with my feelings and stuff. He added me like around November. It's crazy. It's gonna be a month since. Fuck. Hold on. There's something outside. Okay. Yeah. It's outside. It's something. It's not like outside my room. Anyway, so he added me. It was a long weekend. That was the All Saints Day, November 1, 2, and all that. And we kind of like, you know what? I'm gonna make it fast. We reconnected, and I was just really like, oh fuck, like it's a fucking miracle, for like June, July, August, September, November, like 6 months, 6 fucking months, and you know, you you showed yourself. It's like I don't know if you can hear that. It's like a rhythm. Yeah, it's like 6 months, and I've just been so alone because most of my friends that I make connection with are online friends, and I think I shared it here how it was excruciating and losing one, like losing as in, you know, them passing and losing because them blocking you because you know you're crazy. I think I'm crazy. Nah, that was so cringe. Fuck, I should. Nah, nah. Anyway, so yeah, I blocked him because when we were playing Dota, uh, it was just really sweaty, and it made me feel so anxious the whole game because, of course, the both of us wants to win. He asked me to pick Bristleback. Um, I mean, he's not hard to use. Maybe like I should have, I shouldn't have picked the facet, like the one that's like when you get hit from the back, you would release snot instead of the quails because it sucks. It really sucks. It really does. Because if you're bristleback, why not just go with the traditional one and stuff? But that was the blame was not on me. That's how it felt the whole game. He was like telling me what to do. Like shit, I'm not fucking retarded. I'm not fucking like that. I don't have a learning this deficiency, disability. Like I know, you know. And I wasn't really doing bad. The late game, no. The two supports. Why am I trying to justify this? But that's how it made me feel. You know, like after game, like you don't know how to use a hero. Like, bitch, I fucking do. I fucking do, man. It's just that you were just trying to be sweaty, trying to like, he wasn't really doing good either. The team was falling apart, and we couldn't really win. To be honest, we threw. It's not just me who threw the game. If I had a mistake, maybe that's like the facet thing and stuff, and it was a really hard laning phase. But otherwise, I'm just trying to chill here. I'm just trying to play games. It's a fucking paradise. It's fucking nirvana out here. Me playing with an old friend, an old online friend. Like it's been a while, and Dota. We play fucking Dota too. That's for old people. Like when you play with somebody and you talk to them, they would be like they already have children or high schoolers. Like That's how old the people. That's how old the the people playing Dota 2 are, and it's really unique of us playing that. But I couldn't really take it. Like the first justification that I had is that I'm not gonna have that for every game. He's kind of too confrontational, which I could take, to be honest. And I feel like I'm not really getting I'm not like being reciprocated enough. I mean, it's not like I lick his ass every time he tries to tell me stuff. But I'm trying to give respect to the balance of how the friendship should work, since you know that's how it ended back then. But now it ended differently. you know it affected me. That's why I fucking cut it off. But it's still same coping mechanism that I have, where I just fucking block people off. I try to I try to fucking you know push them away. I think that's the reason. Like, the main reason for that is because it's online. It's just easy to cut off someone and block them and stuff. And then, a week after, I fucking regret it. And like the week, the day, or like the week after that. I mean, it's been like a week and 2 days, and I feel like the hyperfixation for Dota 2 and Overwatch has it's gone for me. That's why I'm feeling shit right now. Like, I have to deal with my feelings, and I have to find another fixation to make me forget about those thoughts. I kind of want to go back and talk to him and stuff. But, he already has so much self-respect. We're not you know begging me to add him back, and now I don't even have self-respect for to just respect the I can't fucking even realize that I'm cutting ties with people. So I just suffer. I just fucking suffer. That's how it is. It's like I saw this TikTok, and this guy's like showing where he lives, and the girl's like, you live here alone? It was like, yeah. Loneliness is like tax. You pay for it, and you can never run away from it. It's just how it is. And I think I've said it here in one of my video journals, that I, for a fact, have accepted that it's gonna be like this. You know, I'm still gonna be feeling good things for myself, even though I'm alone, even though I'm lonely. There's a difference, but it's both. The loneliness is my void, but it is very familiar. You know, like when I feel it, it's just intrinsic. It's not like it's affecting me in a way that it's new to me, that I'm getting shocked by it. Like, my body is having a shock from being lonely. Fuck no. I'm a fucking only child, you know? And now, me being overwhelmed by this friendship that's kind of like barged in after like 6 months of me being alone and lonely. Like, shit, how am I supposed to, no, how am I supposed to like manage my own feelings and their feelings? It's not like I'm responsible for them, right? I mean, I am. I choose to, but but it's like, at least now that I know that I'll be better, or I'll have more, I'll have more self realizations, intrinsic realization, change from within. Like, that's like my specialty, because we've had like these late night talks, and he always tells me how authentic I am, stuff like that. And we're like really good friends and stuff. So we talk about those shit. We talk about our personal life. I mean, he probably knows everything about me because I tell him. Of course. Like the things happened to me recently. Of course, I did not have to miss him out on that. And yeah, it's like it's really something having a friend, but you know, it's not like it's not for me, but online friendships. I don't know, man. Like, it's just a click of a button and they're gone. After a week, you would want to add them back so you can be friends again, but it sucks, you know? Where's your fucking self respect? Do you not have the human decency to respect the person that you just blocked? You know, without saying a thing. It's always shit like that. It's, I always pull that shit and expect and be surprised of how much I'm suffering after. Like this is already my what my punishment. This the injustice is just an injustice, and I accept it. Fucking accept it. Uh, Hyperfixation or without hyperfixation. So yeah, and it's like I just wanted to do this until I could get something out of my chest, especially this evening, because I'm running out of things to do, things to. Can I eat this? No, it's a seed. It's from this. It's pomelo. It's really weird. It's like an alien like, but it's really good. I feel like I'm gonna shit a ton tomorrow because it's so acidic and I've eaten like a whole, you know. And yeah, like I really need to sort this out because all this week I've been just really distracting myself with Dota 2, and last night the last game I had. No, not last night. Like just this night, I was like, yeah, maybe I should stream right now. I was kind of looking forward to playing Dota 2. I was like, maybe I should stream in Twitch again. That would be fun, It would be. It would really be fun. But the first game, I lost. I was like a Phantom Lancer. I don't know. I mean, it's fucking Guardian. Like, I'm not expecting to fucking get hard countered every time. And even if you do get hard countered, it's like you still win the game because you have good teammates who just counter the people who counter you. But this time it's like shit. It's really shit. I mean, that's just what happened. And next, let's talk about the haircut. This is 2 block, and it's supposed to be something like this, like a really fringe, like something like this. The sides shouldn't be lingering at the side. It's like it needs some pomade or something. Because I went for this, I was really experimental with my haircut. Like the last haircut, that was my haircut for the deployment. I went for a fucking taper fade, and the excuse that I give my friends is that I just nap for a bit, like close my eyes, and when I wake up, I just have my bangs. Like the bangs before this was just so long, and it's just been cut. Right now, it's still not that long, you know. And it was really not good. Let's just say it sucks. It fucking sucks. They should be paying me for fucking compensation of my fucking bad fucking haircut. It was almost like an Edgar haircut. I mean, I could have put it off, but the barber was like, I don't know, he was kind of tired at the moment. Like before me, there was like 3 people. There's like 2 kids and 1 adult. Before, like I waited for that, and my principal, when I had the haircut, was like, whatever this barber or however this barber would cut my hair, I would still pull it off. But this time, it was just really shit. I got fucking chastised by my fucking friends. And you know it's fucking real. It's fucking honest, man. Like, it's shit. My bangs was just so micro. It sucks. It really sucks. And, like, it's a taper fade. It's supposed to look like that. This one. Okay. That was the first yawn. I'm getting tired. This one is like 2 block. Just like I said, it was 2 block. And like the barber was just like, I went to the fancy barbershop where they shampoo your hair after. It's much pricier, but I had my mom come with me, and I just really don't want my haircut for the photo shoot to get fucked up. You know, like I'm not taking any chances. That's why I asked my mom for me to get my haircut there, and I did, and it was pretty great. This is not usually the style of this hair. I mean, you know, the wax is. I have a wax. It's called a wax because it's fucking old. Like I was high school when I had that, and I think the barber used on me on my hair when I got there, it was like, should we put like a wax or like a pomade? He used pomade because I knew the smell was like pretty good, and it was like going like this. It was still pretty wet. It was trying to blow dry it and stuff, so it was pretty great. So yeah, and what else do I want to talk about? Tomorrow, like when I do these things, I'm running out of things to look forward to. And having a friend, like when I had him, like just talking to him and stuff, it really helps. You have so much stuff to say to that person that you have like, I'm tomorrow, I'm gonna do this, I'm excited for this. I think it's just the time. Like right now, there's literally nothing to do. And a friend could be of use, but I don't have that right now, and it's okay. It's fucking okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I've had these conversations for myself over and over again, and you know the videos that I post in my video journal, like in this account, is pretty much like really personal. But at first, it wasn't really personal. It was just me trying hard to sound smart or to sound insightful. When in reality, I'm not really that. You know, it's like just me yapping. I think it's the channel is called Yap with Leica, and I am Leica, so it's like, why not? Yeah, maybe I'm not gonna do one of those stuff like me answering questions because I'm not really like I feel like I've gotten past that. Maybe I do this thing, this channel. What I'm planning for the channel is like kind of like a vlog thing. Maybe I'd have to learn how to edit. Not just edit. I just have to learn how to put the clips together. I'm like planning to, because the laptop is already so, like the camera is already so shit. I was like thinking of importing the footage I take from my phone, and I don't know how to do that, so maybe I have to learn. What else? What else do we want to say this evening? Yeah, maybe I should just get to sleep. The sign that I usually feel when I'm like in this what do you call this, like this trance or whatever, like this down feeling that I feel right now, is that when I think of like sleeping, or like I just think of sleeping, like in general, like the moment I think about sleeping, it's like the moment like, yeah, oh shit, I have nothing to do. I have nothing to look forward to. I fucking feel like shit. Because when I think of sleeping, it's trying to reject me. Like, what's the point of sleeping when like tomorrow is gonna be the same? You know, it's really depressing, and it's just a feeling that's just waiting to be just waiting to subside. You know, it's gonna pass. I know it's gonna pass. You know, I'm really, really old, and these conversations are kind of like repetitive. I mean, when I was a teenager, or like, let's just say 17, 18, 19, I had really, like, I couldn't really figure out anything. Everything was so confusing. The feelings, you know, the self diagnosing, but now I just really don't give a fuck. Maybe that's how we should live our lives, you know? I'm always trying to be a better person, but you know, I think there's a difference. When I got like the void, when I constantly feel the void that starts at 17, 18, 19, 20, and just recently 21. Like when I just turned 21, I was like very self-destructive, and I still am. I still am very self-destructive. But the thing is, the difference that I before I would think that I'm just really trying to be a better person, and I'm aware of the things that, or like the bad things that I'm doing that's actually destroying myself. But now, what I'm trying to be is not just a better person, but a real person. I just want to be real with what I feel, you know? Nothing nothing should feel superficial. Nothing should feel like it's forced for me, you know? I'm not trying to force anything, and I'm not trying to let people do their thing, you know? Let them mindset is pretty good. But to an extent, you know, people are like, yeah, why should I let them murder me and stuff? Like, can you fucking can you fucking think for 3 seconds? You think that applies to that kind of matter? No, fuck no. So yeah, it's like that. You know, people change, and I feel like you know I'm still adjusting from the company that I had. Like it's like shit. It's gonna be a month. You know, this is just how fast time goes by when you're older. You know, and I'm 21 now. I'm turning to 22 in, let's just say, fucking 4 months. Hold on. Yeah, in 4 months, I'll be turning 22, and I'm gonna feel old by then. Feeling like I've not. It's not. It's not achievement that I seek. It's the realness. I feel like I've been living in a fucking bubble. That's why I'm trying to, like, after I graduate, my life just starts. It's it's just starting, you know. Maybe I'll just this place is really comfortable, so I probably just I don't know, like take vacation for a few days on another city or another place, you know. Maybe I'd have like the luxury in doing so. Maybe I'd win the lottery and stuff, you know. I'd guess something. I'd get compensated because it's really true. Like the things that comes around, or like the things that goes around, really comes around. It's like you know when I felt like there's a fucking miracle. Like people would find you, and I think that's applicable to everything that you're looking for. It's gonna find you, one way or another, and in the moment, or like in ways that you really don't expect it to be. So maybe that's something to look forward to. Right now, it just really feels like shit because I have no choice but to work on my fucking thesis. I think I had a rant. I think I had a rant. like the video before this was me talking shit about my thesis project, but it's okay. I mean, we're BFFs again. You know, we come from the same circle, so it's really not that serious. I mean, it is serious because of how it made me feel. You know, made me feel like taken advantage of. I really hate that. But yeah, it's in general. It's oh my god. Second, that was a second big yawn. It was just a thing that happens, and I'm not letting that happen again. Yeah, so that's something. This thesis. I need to work on it. You know, I mean, I have the destiny, or like I have the control of the destiny and shit. So I will. I will do that. So yeah. What else? So yeah, like I could just find myself, you know, look at myself, just really living within myself. Because when I had him, like a few weeks ago, like everything that just, you know, like the pop media or like pop culture media, you know, the references, brain rot and stuff like that, that would just make my whole personality, it was just so unique to him. I've been told multiple times that I'm just really authentic in a way that, you know, no one, I'm not conforming to anybody's standards or like to the society standards because I'm just who I am. You know, I'm really real and like I'm not just basic. You know, I'm really that I'm that dude. Yeah, I love Jay. I'm not cringed by that. I love Jay. Just really that dude. You know, it's a really good compliment. And with that, I was like, I can do this alone. You know, like always, I manage. So it will take like I don't know, like a week, maybe a month of like adjusting since it's Christmas. You know, I'll be feeling lonely again, but what's fucking new? What's fucking new? Fucking hell. Like, there's a lot of things to look forward to. There's just days, there's just weeks, months that there's just nothing happening. Really, there's just nothing happening. And everybody else in the world, if you like to compare yourself to other people, hear this. Every other person would would feel like shit too. Would feel down. Would feel exactly the way you feel. Like how? If you ask like fucking how? Like how possible would they know? Or like would they feel what I feel? Like at some point. Of course, at some fucking point. You would not realize it, but you know, like people are really related to each other. Things you've felt, things you've seen, things you've experienced, people have experienced it too. With different nationalities and ethnicities, race, yeah. So it's not telling that you're not special. It's telling that you'll be fine. You'll be fucking fine. So I have to upload this now. I'm gonna play a game of ML because you know I was like really looking for a game to play or like a hyperfixation again. I don't know. I might I might download like uh, Cookie Run Genshin again and like play it for like an hour. wait wait 3 hours to download it and just delete it again. But yeah, maybe tomorrow I'll just play Dota 2 again, you know? So yeah, I think this has been good. I'm good now. I'll be good. Bye.